Welcome to English News in a Minute, where you give us 60 seconds and we give you the world. This story is called The Bottle. In this story, you're going to hear about a long-distance love in the pre-digital age. But before we get started, here are some expressions you need to know. Bottle. Bottle is a noun, which means a glass or plastic container that has a narrow neck. Sailor. Sailor is a noun, which means a person who works on a boat or ship as part of the crew. Throw. Throw is a verb, which means to cause something to move out of your hand and through the air by quickly moving your arm forward. Sea. Sea is a noun, which means the salt water that covers much of the Earth's surface. Ship. Ship is a noun, which means a large boat used for traveling long distances over the sea. Address. Address is a noun, which means the words and numbers that are used to describe the location of a building. And now, back to our story. The Bottle. Ak Viking is a young sailor. He is on a ship near Sweden. There is nothing to do on the ship, and Ak is bored. Ak writes this letter in English. Are you a young woman, 16 to 20 years old? Do you want to marry a handsome young Swede? Please write me. Ak Viking. Ak writes his address on the letter, then puts the letter in a bottle and throws the bottle into the sea. 2 years later, Sebastiano Puzo is fishing near his home in Italy. He sees a bottle in the water. He takes the bottle out of the water and opens it. Inside the bottle, he finds Ak's letter. Sebastiano takes the letter home to his daughter. Her name is Paulina, and she is 18 years old. Sebastiano and Paulina read the letter and laugh. Just for fun, Paulina writes a letter to Ak. She sends him a photo too. Ak reads Paulina's letter and writes a letter to her. Then she writes a letter to him. For 1 year, Ak and Paulina write letters. Ak doesn't know Italian, and Paulina doesn't know Swedish, so they write in English. In one letter, Ak writes, Dear Paulina, I want to meet you. Is it okay if I visit you in Italy? Ak. Paulina writes that it is okay, so Ak goes to Italy. 2 months later, Paulina marries the handsome young Swede. The end. Now here's a question for you to discuss with your friends and family. Ak is from Sweden, and Polonia is from Italy. Ak doesn't speak Italian, and Polonia doesn't speak Swedish. When they talk, they speak in English. Will they be happy together? What do you think? Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us for our next English News in a Minute.